How's my gut? Should I suck in my gut more? Like this point? I'm Nate P. This is Shore Lunch. It was weird.
Love it.
3, 2, 1. Good morning. Nate P. here. Today I'm going to talk to you about fishing in a creek situation, and then we're going to make a delicious lunch. There's so many creeks around, but somebody might see something like this and say, I don't know what exactly to do. I'm going to show you that today. We're going to start off with a little rundown of the rig here. Spinning reel. This is an Okuma Avenger. As you can see, the line's all fucked up on there. It doesn't matter, we're fishing the creek. I got 12-pound trilene monofilament line. And sometimes when you're fishing a creek setting, you can get into some big fish and it helps get them in. Now, speaking of fish, we're not going after any specific species at all today. You can catch any number of shit fish or game fish in a situation like this. That's what makes the creek so much fun. So, what I like to do is I like to use one of these Lindy Rig bottom bouncer weight. I think this is like a 1/2 ounce. So we're basically using what they call a slip sinker setup. I'll put that onto the line, and then I'm using, it's number 6 walleye hook. What you see here is an offset hook eye. So the knot that I like to use is a Snell Knot. And what that does is it's gonna tie the line directly to the shaft of the hook for better hook sets. So we're gonna put the line in just like so, right through this side, so the line is parallel with the shaft of the hook. We're gonna make a nice big loop. Basically what we got going on is we have the line perpendicular here, pulled around and pinched with my finger. Now we can take this end and we can start drawing it through. One time, and it goes around the shaft. I like to go 7+ times. I say 7+ because I've lost count. When you're done, you pull this through, hold this line, and hold it with the end of the hook here, and pull, and look, everything cinches up, and it's a nice snell to that line. Snip this off. The last piece to this puzzle is we have this weight that's flying around on here. We want to stop the weight about 8 inches above the hook. So what we're doing is we're taking a little tiny piece of split shod lead with the back opener. We open, and then we go about 8 inches up and we pinch that on. Now what this does is it kind of acts like a little swivel or a stopper so that when we're fishing, the weight stops there and our hook and bait can float freely in the water. Now speaking of bait, and a good all-purpose bait when you're fishing a creek, it's going to be your Canadian crawler. We're going to pinch them in half. We don't want to use a whole crawler, so that maximizes your bait usage. You don't need a whole crawler. They end up stretching out in the water about this big. When you put them on, you're just going to put them on one time. The last piece to the puzzle, go and get yourself a pair of polarized sunglasses. Night and day difference when you're fishing a situation like this, so you can see what you're dealing with. We're going to go to the creek now, which is like 5 steps this way. Come look at the water here. Can you come over a little closer? We got a little riffle. We got a little waterfall up this way. Holy shit. Was that a duck or was that a big fish? Out in front of us, we got kind of this sandbar right here, and then we got a deep hole. So when you're going looking for a good spot on any creek, a turn like this with a big hole and a big stop out of water is always a good spot, because fish are going to sit in that hole and wait for food to come by, which we're going to give them right now.
I had a good goocher in my line.
Okay. Wait, did you cast already?
Oh, and I already got a fish on. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that.
It's got to be a carp because it's fighting like crazy. Jeez. Yeah, that's got to be a monster carp. Holy shit. Come on back, buddy. Man, he just fucking smoked it like as soon as it hit the water. I might need a hand with that net. I'm not even bullshitting you. Motherfucker. I hope I don't lose it. I got my drag set kind of loose because, like I said before, I was only using 12-pound tests today. And usually you end up catching a bunch of smaller fish. We got a fucking big one on here. Woo! I'm trying to tucker him out so I can get him in my drag set so he can pull a line when he runs so the line doesn't snap. Now if he gets caught up in some sort of snag or something like that, we might be hosed. Can you see him yet at all? Oh shit, he just rimpled up there a little bit. That's a technical fishing term, a rimple. Oh! Wouldn't it be funny if this was like a tiny fish and I'm just such a fucking terrible fisherman? You're gonna have to get down there. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a nice fucking carp. Oh shit, that's a hog. Oh yeah, good net job. Oh, holy shit. Thanks, buddy. Wow. So, what we have here is a common carp. You can see here we got a really nice hook set right in his top lip actually. So we're gonna take our pliers here. We're just gonna jimmy him out. It's okay if we get it hooked in the net. I'm more concerned about this fish getting put back in the water quickly. So when we hold this guy, a good way to hold him is right under the gills like so. And like this for an action shot. Morning, ladies.
Good morning, what is it?
It's a giant fucking carp. Sorry for the swears, I'm real excited. No, we're gonna throw him right back. Misconception a lot of people have about these beautiful beasts is that they're to be thrown on the shore and wasted. The common carp can be put right back in the water. They're a great fight. Come down to the creek and catch one sometime. Bye, boy. Exhilarating. I gotta say, some of the best network I've ever seen before. Woo! Now, as you know, that was the first cast of the day and the first worm. So now we have a half of a worm left. Plus 11 times 2 is 22. That's 22 possible more fish we could catch today. Cast number 2. Right in the hole. Strip out a little line. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna let it sit. Nothing so far. This is the thing about like fishing programs, you know, super action-packed, like, you know, goatee wearing dudes horking around with their buddies, just constantly catching like giant walleyes and shit. It's not like that. Targeting my cast right in this hole right here.
How do you know it's a hole?
Well, you can see it with your polarized glasses. $4.99, by the way. Invest in a pair. Now, something to note. I brought my little rod holder here. That's for when I get a little parched and I need to have a little sip of my beverage. We're gonna pick this bad boy up again. Now, you could also leave this and kind of watch the tip of your rod, which you can see right now just gave a little hump and a bump. Come on, baby. Here, yeah, we got something tickling around with this. Yeah, got it. Now, looks like a little suck. Oh, shit. I lost it. Well, anyhow, I set the hook like an idiot. I'm getting a little hungry, I'd say. How's my hair? Oh, shit. There we go. Fish on. Fish on. This is a sucker, y'all. Suckers are one of my favorite fish. Fun. You ready, buddy? All right. Fun. We got a sucker. Oh, that's no sucker. That's another carp. What a fool. Can we edit my voice out? It's another carp. That's fun. I love these fish too. I love all fish, except for rock bass. I'm really grossed out by rock bass. I've worked myself up into a voracious appetite. Time for lunch. There you go, young man. We got our little camp stove here. We're gonna get this guy lit. So I got some bacon. So what I wanna do is use some of the pork fat to cook the scallops in, along with some other oil as well. This is red wattle pork, some heritage breed pork. It's really good. It's a thick cut bacon, so hopefully we can get some good crispies. And I don't even mind crowding out the pan because this stuff's gonna cook down really nice. So this is gonna be a real crapshoot. We're gonna be using pork fat and we're gonna be using a little yuzu oil. So if these things turn out like shit, blame the cook. If I was cooking at home and I had really good heat control, I would have my pan right now on super low heat, and I'd cook this bacon for like an hour. I'd almost cook it like I was rendering the, ooh, look at this car. Real quick, can you film over there? This looks old. Something else that I like to do, once I get the bacon really going, you'll see that the bacon fat on this side has really started to pool up. You can take the bacon and actually kind of put it in there, and it kind of acts like a shallow fry and helps the raw stuff render a little bit.
Question.
Yeah.
Does your polarized glasses, are they helping you in this frying situation?
I can see so far down to the bottom of this pan, you would freak out. Here's something I will talk about, your president. And fishermen, this is for you. Your president doesn't fish and probably has never done this and would not enjoy it. So just think about that the next time you're repping that fucking clown. He would never fish the creek. He wouldn't drink beer at fucking 9 o'clock in the morning. He's a goddamn loser. Okay, bacon's good. Now we got our nice fat cooking. Now we can talk about these scallops, okay? So these are dry pack scallops. When you buy scallops, a lot of the times they're gonna have this foot on them, and you're gonna wanna take that off. Once we put them into this hot bacon fat, you can see it's smoking like a motherfucker right now. We're gonna get a super nice sear on one side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pat these all off real nicely. God, real chefs are gonna watch this video and say, what is this clown doing? I'm gonna add some of this yuzu oil. Liberal amount of salt. No pepper, because I don't want the pepper to burn. Scallop in, beautiful. Here. We'll try not to burn our fingies when we put them in. Try not to crowd them out. Usually on a level cooking surface, I would have these guys spaced out a little more, but this table's leaning. We're gonna leave them in there for a couple minutes, but we wanna get a really dark sear because I want them really crunchy on one side, and then I want them medium rare in the middle. You can eat scallops like this raw. I mean, they're sushi grade, and they're so good when they're like that. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take some of this organic arugula. We're gonna put it in the bowl. I'm gonna cut the maters. I'm just gonna slice these in half. Okay, these are ready to flip. Now we got a really good sear on this one side here. And usually I would also baste these in a little butter, but I forgot the butter. 30 seconds, and these are coming off. Dressing for the salad, we're going fast here. Sherry vinegar, did you catch that?
Nope.
We're gonna take this lemon, I'm gonna chop it in half. We're gonna squeeze this here. I think I got a lemon seed in there, that's okay. Scallops are all done. We're gonna pull them, let them drain off a little bit. Turn this off. And then we're gonna finish it off with some of this yuzu oil.
How much are you putting in there?
You know, some. You just saw how much. And we'll toss this. You can use the aid of your tongs if you'd like. I'll show you how we'll serve this up, okay? Fennel fronds. So we'll just give this a fucking fine little chop with this sharp-ass crazy knife. We'll put this in here too, okay? Now, to plate, it's gonna go on top, okay? We made them before we started fishing. It's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We're gonna put them right on here. Real nice like, right? I don't care how they look, we're eating outside, it doesn't matter. Fuck you, Salt Bay. I used the green plates because I knew that the arugula would look really weird. Lemon, we're gonna finish it off with some crushed pepper, okay? Go bonkers, because there wasn't any in this already. Okay, we're done. Now we eat. Let's see. Oh my God. I've never cooked these like this in straight bacon fat, basically. With that yuzu oil, it's so fucking good. I just dribbled mater all over my front. This is breakfast. Part of fishing, part of being in nature, period, is being a steward of the land. When you leave your fishing spot, bring a damn trash bag, pick up some trash. I might have to enlist the help of my not fat cameraman to get this piece of matchbook that's over there. Leave it cleaner than you came, okay?